Hey everyone, welcome back to the Iron Insider. I'm your host, Jordan Waldschmidt. Today we're here in Tomahawk, Wisconsin with Case Construction Equipment to get a closer look at 3 new mini excavators that round out the company's D-Series lineup, the CX30D, CX34D, and CX38D. We'll take a walk around of the new machines, find out what sets each one apart, and see where they fit in the highly competitive 3-ton market. Joining us here today is Case Product Promotional Specialist Andrew Seeker, so let's get into it. Andrew, thanks so much for having us here today. Case already had a really robust lineup of mini excavators. So what prompted you guys to launch these 3 new models?
So these models represent 20% of the market share. So we had a hole that we needed to fill. So we came out with a 30, the 34 and the 38, all very similar in specs. Just depending on the weight the contractor needs would be the machine that you would go for.
And they are similar. They're 3 tons. They're 24.4 horsepower. So what should a contractor think about when they're choosing between these models? What are some of those key differences between them?
So the 30 and the 34 are going to be very similar with specs and dig depth and things like that. When you get to the 38, you have a few more options, let's say like the 6-way blade, and the long arm is standard on the 38 rather than the short arm. Short arm is available on that one as well.
Excellent. Well, let's take a look behind these panels. I'd love to know more about some of the key design decisions that Case has made when it comes to maintenance and serviceability and reliability.
Okay. So yes, the panels they open up wide so you can get to all your daily checks. So your engine oil is here, your air filter's here, coolant and coolant gauge there. And then on the back side is where your fuel and your hydraulic oil checks are. Again, sight gauges to make it very easy to see a quick glance that everything's good to go.
And what type of engines and transmissions have you guys put in these machines?
These are Kubota engines to help with parts commonality and things like that.
And let's talk service intervals. What are the service intervals on these excavators?
Engine oil and filter every 250 hours, hydraulic oil 1,000 hours, and coolant 2,000 hours.
All right, we've moved around to the back of the machine. Any other ease of maintenance features that Case has baked into these models?
Yes, to get into the belly of the machine, there are 2 bolts here. So lay the boom forward, the cab lifts up, and you can get down into the belly of the machine to do any service work or repair anything that is underneath there.
Awesome, that sounds super convenient.
Very.
So these cabs have been described as having an automotive style feel. What does that mean for operators who are spending all day in the seat here?
So it's all about ergonomics and making things easy to get to as possible. You know, with your lights, your joystick for your blade, even your throttle and ignition key are very easy to get to. As you see on the floor, there are no pedals to swing your boom. It's all done with your left hand with your index finger. So they tried to make it as easy as possible for somebody who is sitting in this 8, 10, 12 hours a day.
And obviously we've got the open ROPS model here, but do you guys have cab versions as well?
Absolutely, cabs with HVAC as well. And the front window, actually, I wish I had one here, but it folds up, it locks into the top window, and it goes up in front, up above your head, so that you have clear, unobstructed view out of the front of this machine.
Yeah, I'm sure it makes it super easy to talk to other folks on the job site as well.
Absolutely. Okay, so ignition, throttle. If you hit the center, it will auto idle. So if you have a coworker come up to talk to you, it will turn red and auto idle the machine. This joystick here is for your blade, and your yellow button is the 2-speed travel. The red button on the front is the float for your blade. So if you're backfilling, you can float. You have to hold it to keep it in the float. That's what that is. Lights, your LED lights are here. On your joysticks, your working joysticks here. You have for attachments here with these rocker switches. This one here, another attachment. And the front on this left one is another rocker switch for your center pivot boom swing.
Anything that we should know about the tachometer display here?
So it will show engine RPMs, hours, fuel, temperature, and any warning lights if you're low on fuel, oil pressure, battery. It'll show all of that on there as well.
So we know excavators are only as useful as the tool attached to it. So what kind of attachments can this machine realistically run, and what type of hydraulic options come with this machine as well?
So hydraulic options, one-way flow and two-way flow are standard, and hydraulic couplers for those different attachments, whether it be a hammer, a mulching head, which with these machines you can get the mulching provision so that you can still operate your tracks and have full power to that mulching head, so you're moving and shaking all the time. So that is an option. Hydraulic couplers, they are plumbed standard, so really any attachment out there, we're ready to go for.
Awesome. And beyond the machine itself, we know contractors are always really concerned about uptime. So what are some of the things Case has done to make sure that these machines are always up and moving and making money?
Sure. Just back here, the guarding on the cylinders, just to help protect all of that stuff. But then also they have their telematics. The 7-year advanced telematics is standard. So with the My Case app, so they can see the machine, see the location, see all the engine vitals and all of that. So really making it a bulletproof machine.
Awesome. And for contractors who are interested in these machines, are these out in the wild yet? Can they get them from their local dealers?
Yes, they are out in the wild. They're ready to be on your job site.
Awesome. If you're shopping for a new mini excavator, hopefully this gave you a better idea of where the CX30D, CX34D, and CX38D fit, and which one might be right for your business. Up next, we're sending it over to Ben Thorpe, who's taking a broader look at the mini excavator market and where these machines stack up against the competition.
Thanks, Jordan. And yes, these 3 new machines are entering a very competitive space in the market. So based on data from Fusible's EDA, here's a spec comparison with some of the top-selling models these 3 machines will be going head-to-head with. The Case CX30D, the Bobcat E32, the John Deere 30 P tier. The Case CX34D, the Bobcat E35, the Kubota KX033-4. The Case CX38D, the Kubota U35, the John Deere 35 P tier. That's all for this episode of The Iron Insider. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel for insight into the latest construction equipment hitting the market. And head over to equipmentworld.com to subscribe to our newsletters. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.